Hi, I'm Jefferson, and I'm the QFF graduate trainee here at Plain Creek Productivity Services in Serena. Previous to the program, I'd finished my Bachelor in Agribusiness with honours at Curtin University back in Perth. My background was really in wheat sheep agriculture, so as you can imagine, working in sugarcane has been quite a change of pace for me. Here are my 3 highlights from the program. The first highlight has been being a part of the community of extension staff and growers here in Plain Creek. Before I started at PCPSL, I hadn't worked directly with farmers. At uni, I'd really focused more on research and spent a lot of time in the lab. Even though I enjoyed it, I felt like I needed to branch out and work more at the applied end of things. PCPSL has been a great way to do that. The last year has been an opportunity to gain experience in extension and do a lot of independent work with growers. It's not where I imagined I'd be a few years ago, but I'm lucky to have been involved. One of the great things about PCPSL is it's a really close-knit team with some very experienced staff and some who are newer to the industry. There's an awful lot I still have to learn about sugarcane, but everybody's been really generous about sharing their knowledge. As part of the PCPSL team, I've been able to contribute to some great work here in the Plain Creek catchment. If you want an introduction to working in extension, the QFF grad program is a great way to do it. The second highlight for me has been the variety of training opportunities on offer. I've been lucky to get along to some really great events over the last year. Early on, I got to go to the Reef Think Tank in Townsville, which focused on extension practices and current efforts to improve water quality. Even though I was very new to the program at the time, it was a great introduction to what extension is and what it's achieved on the Great Barrier Reef. Later I went to the APEN conference in Darwin, which attracted people from around Australia and the world to talk about extension. It gave me a different perspective to see my area of work compared to other extension efforts around the world. Considering the program was only a year long, there have been a lot of opportunities to learn through training and conferences. The third highlight for me has to be the graduate group. 2019 was a really lucky year for graduates, with 2 separate intakes in the QFF program. In total, there are 14 of us, from Brisbane all the way up to Atherton. As you can imagine, it's not easy to see everybody when we're so far apart. However, we've been able to spend time together during the reporting and training events over the course of the year. It's really helpful to be involved with a group of trainees who are all at the same point in their experience of extension. They're a great group to be around, and it's reassuring to know that we're all facing the same challenges. Overall, I consider myself really lucky to have been involved in the QFF graduate trainee program.